Christmas.
The leaves aren't gonna rake themselves, mister.
Damn. Son of a bitch, I'll rake the leaves. I'll rake the leaves. I'm gonna rake all the leaves. You want me to rake that leaf? I'll rake that leaf over there. And then when I'm done, I'll rake that leaf over there. I'm gonna rake all of the leaves in the world. Once I'm done this yard, I'm gonna go to the next guy's yard. Once I'm done his yard, I'm gonna go to the next yard. Hey, why stop there? I'll rake the local park. Why stop at the local park? I'll rake the fucking grocery store's leaf area. I'll rake all the leaves. I'll go to the local forest. There's gonna be tons of leaves there. I'll rake all the leaves. I'll rake all the damn leaves. I'll rake them all. Huh. It is Christmas. Yeah, Dead Space. Things are dead. They're in space. And there are hands. This looks pleasant. Dead Space, developed by Visceral Games and released back in 2008, was a big surprise when it came out. Nobody expected it to be as good as it was. Nobody. I think the reasons for this were because horror games weren't quite as popular as they were back in the Resident Evil, Silent Hill days. Another thing is that the developer Visceral wasn't exactly a huge name in gaming yet. I mean, it wasn't even called Visceral Games at the time. It was EA Redwood Studios, I think that's what it was called. I mean, don't get me wrong, they were making some good stuff up to that point, but it wasn't stuff that was kicking down any doors, if you know what I'm saying. Like all of these ones. Yeah. So, from the people who brought you My Sims came Dead Space. A creepy blend of both the thrilling action of Resident Evil and terrifying atmosphere of Silent Hill. Except it was set in space. Dead Space. Ooh, yeah, even the name screams something special. So what do you say we pop this little golden goose of gaming in and see what kind of jolly good time we are in for?
What the hell was that?
Automatic quarantine must have tripped when the filtration system restarted. Everybody relax.
What was that? Did you hear?
Not sure.
The hell? I don't know. Something's in the room with us.
Jesus! Open fire! Open fire!
Run, Isaac! Get the hell out of there!
Woo! Got out of that one okay. I mean, thank God the elevator door... Okay then. This game definitely ain't shitting around here. Dead Space is here to scare the SpaghettiOs right out of your ass. And let me say that there are quite a few moments where it does that incredibly well. So what's the story here? What's going down? Who in their right mind would go to a space station filled with crazy aliens ready to tear you limb from limb, not to mention that you don't have the right equipment to fight them off? Who would do that? Who is crazy enough? Who is mental enough to do that? Isaac Clarke is. Isaac Clarke is an engineer, and after a planet mining vessel, yeah, that's a thing in the future, sends out a distress call for help, Isaac and his crew land on the Ishimura, which is the name of this spaceship, to see what's up. But But Isaac and his crew aren't greeted by other fellow mining people persons. No, they ain't that lucky. Punks. No. Instead, they come face to face with necromorphs. These aliens are a serious threat and can be quite challenging as the game goes on. They are fast and strong in attacking groups, and are definitely not a good source of vitamin C. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea what I'm saying. Now, I have to ask you something. Does this whole scenario seem familiar to you in any kind of way? One ship answering a distress call for another ship, then shit hitting the fan when killer aliens attack. Let me give you a hint. Yeah, that's right. But I'm not knocking Dead Space at all here. No, I'm not. If anything, I'm complimenting it. It feels like a good old-fashioned love letter to those kinds of movies. A haunting horror adventure stuck into an intense sci-fi setting. It's good. It's really good. It's really fucking good. And let me tell you, as far as alien simulations, nothing else could compare at the time. And it even has some elements of The Thing in there with the aliens being able to morph and take different shapes and forms. This is especially true in Dead Space 3, which takes place in a snowy planet, but you know, that's another story. So the gameplay, does it live up to the creepy premise that this premise has promised? Whoa, it does, and the reason is... the fuck? As I was saying, the gameplay alone is worth checking this game out. As Isaac, you have to travel all over the space station in a constant fight for survival. No matter how empty or how quiet things get, you will always be left on your toes, with the feeling that something can kill you at any moment. Like I said before, the necromorphs are deadly adversaries that will squeeze the jelly from your eyes. It's quite sweet actually, it's pretty good on toast. But hey, you aren't so defenseless yourself. Being an engineer, Isaac didn't feel it necessary to stick to traditional weaponry. No, Isaac is far too badass to use a machine gun or a shotgun. So let's see what he does use. Each and every weapon has a satisfying kick and oomph to it. A lot of satisfaction when you shoot something in the face. When you blow an enemy to pieces, there is instant gratification. That's customer service. That shit is customer fucking service. I'm not even joking. One of the most interesting aspects of the gameplay is how you need to dismember the necromorphs limb from limb, then bash their face in for good measure. So good, bro. The main meat of the game is slicing up the aliens, but there's variety to this. You'll have to navigate and explore every last nook and cranny of the space station in a desperate search for supplies and key items to survive and progress further. Holy shit, that was a long sentence. Did I mention this game is tense? If I didn't, it's pretty tense. I mean, it's so tense. You could put up a bunch of tents, sleep in all of them, and still not be safe from how tense this game is. But I think that a lot of what helps this game with its tension and scares is the presentation. Oh yeah, no doubt. Seriously? Okay, seriously guys? No? Seriously now?
It's the presentation. It's the presentation.
The graphics are really sharp and shiny, environments are well detailed and just ooze with creepiness. It's a perfect combo of both sci-fi and gritty low-tech vibes, which blend really well for a scenario like this. On top of the beauty, if you call blood and guts beauty, it's the little things that help the game. The fog effects, particle effects, and the lighting, especially the lighting. I mean, lighting is so important to any video game or movie. I mean, look at this. This ain't so fun, is it? I mean, unless you don't like looking at my face, I mean. But then again, you probably do. I know I'm pretty. But my favorite aspect of the presentation is definitely the hands up. Fuck. But my favorite aspect of the presentation is definitely the heads-up display. The HUD, how you manage weapons, items, check the maps. All of these things are part of Isaac's HUD. Oh my god, it's smart! Fucking smart! Bleh. Now, we still haven't talked about one of the most important things in this game. And that would happen to be the... You serious right now? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious right now? So fucking... Just fucking nervous. Aren't you the same ghost from before? I got nothing else. There you go. Happy Halloween. The sounds. To put it simply, the sound work is incredible. Each sound effect echoes and scares to couple with a horrifying musical score. It's just listen. It speaks for itself. It sounds to me like they knew what they were doing. Do you hear what I'm saying? So that's about it for Dead Space. I've spat praise at it for the last couple of minutes. I'm not sure what else I can say about it. It's pretty fantastic, action-packed science fiction horror game. And you should try it if you like any of those things I just mentioned. Or you should just try it just because I'll find you and I'll cut you like a fish.
I give it a 0.5 out of 0.5.
So yeah, play Dead Space. It's a perfectly appropriate game to play around this time of year. It's a Christmas game. Or Halloween, whatever the fuck. In fact, it's so good. Dead Space is so good that it makes me want to dive right into the sequel, Dead Space 2, which in my opinion is even better. And the reason I think it's better is because you fucking kidding me right now?
Ghostbusters.
You know, busting makes me feel good. I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Whew. Now that's all over. Let's play some games.